Now, in the islands in the Bristol Channel, they're well known for their history and are fascinating places to visit. Earlier this month, we went to Flat Holm, and today we've been to its neighbouring island, Steep Holm. Yes, it's been occupied by Vikings, pirates and smugglers, fortified by the Victorians, and is now packed with wildlife from peregrine falcons to muntjac deer. And in the latest of our West Country Islands series, Max Walsh has been lucky enough to spend the day there. We can speak to him live now. He's managed to dodge some of those showers. Max, you've got a rather modern twist on the problems at the island there today, haven't you?
Well, yes, that is right, John T, because if you ever go near nesting girls, I can tell you they can be pretty vicious. Yes, welcome to Steep Holm, a very wet Steep Holm today. Someone described it to me as the Jurassic Park of the West Country today, an untamed wilderness. Now, earlier on, if this rain wasn't here, you would be able to make out Weston-super-Mare in the distance. It is only 6 miles away, but it feels a world away from this. Through the mist, the outline of a prehistoric island emerges. My cameraman Jamie and I lucky enough to join a trip with tourists keen for adventure. On clear days it is a landmark at sea, seen by tens of thousands of people every day, but visited by few. As we haul ourselves ashore, there is a sense of finally reaching a destination that has been for many frustratingly difficult to reach.
You can see it often when we're walking along the coastal path, and to be able to come to an island that's so close to the mainland is really quite amazing.
It's a day surrounded by nature. In fact, nature dominates here, and it's 12 hours, so it's time to really chill out and to be at one with nature.
The seagulls and the wildlife really rule what's going on here. You're walking into their environment, and that is very special and very unusual.
As we start to walk around, I realise how unusual it really is. So I'm joined now by one of the experts of the island. You've actually written a guidebook on it, Andrew, but first of all tell us why we're having to stand here under an umbrella and me under a walking stick.
Because unfortunately this time of year the gulls have just bred. There are eggs and chicks everywhere, and it does make them extremely aggressive.
As well as looking up at the sky, it is important to watch your feet here. With the gulls' nesting season underway, chicks are hatching right in front of us.
So this is one of the Victorian magazines, one of the ammunition stores.
Beneath the undergrowth, Andrew, a keen historian and volunteer, shows me the ageing Victorian battlements. And it's this history which attracts tourists and helps pay for its upkeep.
The Vikings had a settlement here. Certainly there was a Roman signalling station, there was an Augustinian priory. It was fortified twice in the 1860s and again in 1941, so yeah, there is a huge amount of history on the island.
The trust which owns the island is completely reliant on donations and visitors, as well as people like Joy, who have been volunteering here for 12 years.
Well, somehow we manage. Somebody seems to come up with money from somewhere, and we have got a little bit in the pot that we keep for emergency repairs. When things happen, they happen big out here. The island is difficult. It always has been. It's right in the middle of this massive body of water which goes whooshing past it twice a day. The beach that we landed on this morning is the only place that you can land safely, and we're very dependent upon the wind, mainly the wind speed and direction, as to whether we can land here or not.
Here there is a constant battle with nature which will never be won. But with the help and generosity of a dedicated few, the mystery of Steep Holm will continue for generations to come. Max Walsh, ITV News, Steep Holm.
And let's go back to Max now. Max, John T and I were saying earlier, we're jealous of you being at Steep Holm today. We're not jealous at the moment. No. You're getting absolutely soaked there, aren't you?
Yes, we've been caught in one of the mother of all downpours. Let me just paint the picture for you. I did actually have grey trousers on earlier today. They've now turned completely, well, black actually. Luckily there are these Victorian battlements where you can seek shelter throughout the day. But what I would just say, a little bit of advice for anyone visiting these islands on the Bristol Channel is to bring an umbrella, not just for the rain, but also for those dive-bombing seagulls.
Good luck getting home, Max. Thank you very much.